is Abdul Rahman. I'm a lecturer at a public university in Kenya. I deliver lectures in computing and informatics. In our last lesson, we discussed about the for loop, and we have seen that the for loop had actually three parts. The initialization part, whereby it was executed only once, and then the condition part of it, whereby when it is true, it goes on and execute the loop statement, and then go back again and update the loop, and then go back again and look at the condition. It will be executed until that particular condition it is false. Therefore, today we are going to look at another control structure, that is the while do loop, and into that particular journey we are going to see what is the definition of a while loop control structure, the syntax, and finally we are going to implement. So let's see what is the definition of a while loop function. So from that, we are saying it executes block of instruction and evaluate the condition. When the condition it is true, then it executes a particular statement. So for a while loop, just like a for loop, it looks at a condition. So let's see what type of condition does it look like. So basically here we are told it looks at a particular condition. When the condition it is true, then it executes. Otherwise, when the condition is false, then it exits the program. So when it is true, it executes the loop statement. So that is how it works. Let's see how we can see this in DFD. So if you have got the start of a program here, and then we have our condition here, and if this particular condition it is true, what are we told? We are supposed to execute a statement. And these statements, basically, they can be actually any statements, but plus a modifier. So they are statements plus a modifier. And then from here, it goes back to the condition and look at this particular condition. If it is true, it comes back and look at a particular statement, modify it, update it, look at the condition again. So it will loop here. It will loop here until when the condition it is false. When the condition it is false, then it goes and exits. So that comes to an end. So basically that is how a while loop will look like. So let's see what is the syntax of it. So the syntax of it is very simple. The word while must be there. So we have got while, and then here we've got a condition. And then we've got opening, and then we have got a closing curly bracket. And inside here we'll have our statement. That statement also will include a modifier. And a modifier here, it will be either an incrementer or a decrementer. So basically, how does this particular work? So let's take for example, it will look basically, it will look for this particular condition. If this particular condition it is true, it will go and make up a statement and then take up a modifier and update the loop, and then goes back again and look at the condition again. So it will be just looping up here, looking up at the condition, modify it, put up a statement, look at the condition until when it is false, then it exits that particular program. So that is how basically it will work. So let's talk and see how we can implement. So we want to implement this by writing up a program that will give us multiplication of 2. So our output will be 2 times 1 equals 2. 2 times 1 is equal to 2, and we'll go on, and 2 times 2 is equal to 4. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. We'll go until 2 times 10 is equal to 20. So this is, we want to use up a loop statement to get up this particular program. So let's go to dev C++ and try to implement that. So we have to have two variables container which are going to hold out everything. So first of all, we have to have a product. So we'll have an integer, so int product. This will hold on our answer, which is 2, 4, 6, 8 until 20. And then we'll have to have a counter. And this counter, we have to initialize it to 1 because this is where we are going to start. So here we are going to have our while loop. So while our counter is less than or equal to 10, what do you want to do? We want actually, first of all, to get our product. So you're going to have opening and closing curly bracket. So our product will be equal to 2 times our counter. So, and then we want to print. So here we'll say print f. What are we printing? So this is print f. What are we want to print? We are printing the word 2. Sorry. We're printing 2 times. We're printing 2 times. Now, what are we printing? We are printing actually the counter. So 2 times our format specifier for our counter, because our counter will come up to 1, 2, 3. So this is what we are printing, 1, 2, and this is the 2. This is actually the 2 which is here, and now we are printing up the counter 1, 2, 3 up to 10. So that is our counter, 1, 2, 3 up to 10 equals to. Now what do you want to print? We want to print up the product. So here we'll basically be printing up the product. So that will be %d. But how do you want to print it? We want to print it horizontally. So if you want to print it horizontally, we have to have a new line. So that will be our new line, and then that we have to finish up our syntax by putting up, first of all, it is the counter, and then the second %d was the product. So basically that's what you want to print, but at the end of the day we have to update our counter. So we'll say our counter plus plus and then terminate. So basically this is what this will be our program, which is supposed to print up this particular result, multiple table of 2. So let's run this particular program and see the output. Yes, we have seen the output here. Let's say 2 times 1 it is 2, 2 times 2 it is 4. It went all along until 2 times 10, which is 20. So thank you very much for listening in this particular session. However, don't forget to subscribe in our next lessons, whereby we are going to talk about the do-while loop. Thank you.